In this video, we will show you top 10 must-see places in Rome. Our travel guide for 2025 includes a mix of famous attractions to see and some hidden gems to discover. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more travel tips. Here are our top 10 picks. Number 10, Colosseum. The Colosseum is one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. This massive amphitheater was built in the 1st century AD and was used for gladiatorial combats, animal hunts, executions, and other public spectacles. It is one of the largest and best-preserved ancient Roman structures still standing today. The construction of the Colosseum took 2 years, and it was inaugurated in 80 AD under the Flavian dynasty. The capacity of the amphitheater was around 50,000 spectators, who attended the fights for free. In the Middle Ages, the Colosseum was used as a sheep market, and over time it suffered considerable damage. The 4-story structure was built with stone and concrete. The exterior had marble facing that covered large parts of it, giving it a beautiful white appearance, hence the name White House. Unfortunately, centuries of neglect have taken their toll on the building, and only about a quarter of the original marble facing remains today. Despite its poor condition, the Colosseum is still one of the most popular tourist attractions in Rome and attracts millions of visitors each year. When visiting, make sure to book your tickets online in advance to skip the long lines. Number 9. Roman Forum. The Roman Forum is a large public plaza in the heart of ancient Rome. It was the center of public life in the ancient city, where most important government facilities were located. Located next to the Colosseum, the Forum was the venue of major events such as elections, criminal trials, processions, and public speeches. The area was first settled in the 7th century BC and was originally a swampy lake, but it was gradually transformed into a forum during the Roman Republic. After the rise of the empire, the Forum was expanded several times and became the political, social, and commercial center of the city. During the Middle Ages, the Forum was neglected and used as a meadow. However, in the 18th and 19th centuries, excavations revealed the ruins of many ancient buildings and monuments. Today, visitors can explore the remains of temples, arches, basilicas, and other structures that once stood in the Forum. The site is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Rome. Number 8 is Palatine Hill. Palatine Hill is one of the 7 hills of ancient Rome. It is believed that the city was founded on Palatine Hill by Romulus in 753 BC in the 8th century BC. It was here that the first settlements emerged, and from here the city grew. During the reign of the emperors, Palatine Hill was the preferred residential area. Many emperors built their palaces here, including the famous Domus Transitoria, which was destroyed and rebuilt several times. Ruins of the imperial palaces from the 1st century AD are still visible today. The most interesting are the remains of the famous Stadium of Domitian, which hosted athletic competitions and was later used as a place for chariot races. Today, Palatine Hill is a popular tourist destination and offers stunning views of the Roman Forum and the entire city. You can reach it through the Palatine Museum, which also houses archaeological finds from the entire Roman Empire. Don't miss this hill if you come to Rome. Number 7, Vatican Museums. The Vatican Museums are a collection of museums and galleries located within the Vatican City, the smallest state in the world and home to the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church. The museum complex contains a vast collection of art and artifacts from the Renaissance period until today. One of the highlights of the museum is the Sistine Chapel, which houses Michelangelo's famous frescoes depicting scenes from the Book of Genesis. Other notable sections include the Gallery of Maps, which features a series of 20th century frescoes depicting the Italian peninsula, and the Pio Clementino Museum, which showcases a collection of ancient sculptures. With over 20,000 works of art, the Vatican Museums are considered one of the most important museums in the world. If you plan to visit, be prepared to spend several hours here, as only a fraction of the collection is actually on display. To skip the long lines at the entrance, it is recommended to buy tickets online in advance. Number 6. St. Peter's Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica is a large church located in Vatican City. It is considered to be one of the holiest churches in Christianity and is the most important church in the Roman Catholic Church. Construction of the basilica began in 1506 and lasted for over 2 centuries. The interior of the basilica is decorated with masterpieces of art, including Michelangelo's Pieta, a sculpture depicting the Virgin Mary holding the dead body of Jesus Christ. The dome of the basilica was designed by Michelangelo and is one of the largest domes in the world. Another highlight is the bronze canopy above the tomb of St. Peter, which was designed by Berni. Visitors can climb to the top of the dome or take an elevator to enjoy panoramic views of the city. Don't forget to look at the details of the baldachin, because on the outer surface you can see 4 statues representing the 4 continents known at the time: Europe, Africa, Asia, and America. At the time of construction, St. Peter's Basilica was the largest church in the world and remained so for 200 years. Today, it is the 3rd largest church in the world, after Seville Cathedral and the Cathedral of Christ, the Redeemer in Brazil. Number 5. Sistine Chapel, mentioned earlier. The Sistine Chapel is a famous chapel located within the Vatican museums. It is named after Pope Sixtus IV, who commissioned the decoration of the chapel's ceiling in 1481. The most famous work of art in the chapel is Michelangelo's The Creation of Adam, a fresco on the altar wall. The chapel is also known for its other 9 prophets and 3 figures from the Old Testament painted by Michelangelo. Between 1508 and 1512, the Sistine Chapel was originally intended as a place for the meetings of the College of Cardinals. But due to its beauty, it has become one of the most visited tourist destinations in the world. Although photography is not allowed inside the chapel, it is an experience you won't forget. Make sure to wear comfortable shoes, as you'll need to do a lot of walking while exploring. Number 4. Pantheon. The Pantheon is a former Roman temple, located in Piazza della Rotonda in Rome. It is one of the best preserved ancient Roman buildings, and is known for its impressive concrete dome, which is the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world. The building was originally dedicated to all the gods of the Roman Pantheon, and was built in the 2nd century, by the Roman Emperor Hadrian. Over the centuries, the building suffered damage, including being struck by lightning several times. In 1609, an earthquake caused significant damage to the dome. Despite these setbacks, the Pantheon remains an impressive example of Roman engineering and architecture. Today, the building serves as a church and is open to the public for free. Visitors can admire the intricate details of the dome, which is decorated with 22 marble panels and 12 bronze discs set in its coffers. Number 3. Trevi Fountain. Trevi Fountain is one of the most famous fountains in the world. It is located in the Trevi district of Rome and was built in the 18th century. The fountain was designed by architect Nicola Salvi and features a sculpture of the sea god Oceanus, riding a chariot drawn by 4 horses. According to legend, anyone who throws a coin into the fountain will return to Rome. No wonder that every year tourists throw over 700,000 euros into the fountain. In 2014, a new tradition started when people began throwing coins from the nearby Spanish Steps to the Trevi Fountain. Trevi Fountain is made of white marble and limestone and is decorated with statues of abundance and health. The water from the fountain comes from Aqua Virgo, one of Rome's ancient aqueducts. Number 2. Spanish Steps. The Spanish Steps are a monumental stairway consisting of 135 steps, connecting the Spanish Embassy with the Trinidad de Monte Church. They were built in the 18th century and are the widest and longest stairway in Europe. The steps were designed by French diplomat Marquis de Montespan, and construction was completed in 1751. From the top of the Spanish Steps, you can enjoy a beautiful view of the surrounding area, including the Piazza di Spagna, the Spanish Embassy, and the nearby Trevi Fountain. The Spanish Steps are a popular tourist destination and are especially beautiful during the Christmas season when they are decorated with lights and nativity scenes. Also, do not miss the famous American actress Anna Magnani, who immortalized the Spanish Steps in the movie Roman Holiday. Number 1. Piazza Navona. Piazza Navona is a Baroque square located in the heart of Rome. It was built in the 15th century on a former demolition stadium. The square is surrounded by several impressive buildings, including the Palazzo Pamphilj, the facade of the Church of Sant'Agnese in Agon, and the 4-story Fontana del Moro, better known as the Moorish Fountain. The square is also home to several famous statues, including the Fontana dei Quattro Fumi, or Fountain of the Four Rivers, which was designed by Bernini and depicts the four continents: Europe, Africa, Asia, and America. The square is also adorned with several other fountains and sculptures, making it one of the most beautiful squares in Rome. In the past, Piazza Navona was used for theatrical performances, concerts, and other public events. And today, it is a popular gathering place for locals and tourists alike. If you enjoyed this video, check out our other videos for more top 10 travel guides. See you in the next video.